Hey guys, don't go anywhere. Today I'm going to be reviewing this epic Mace Windu Neopixel Lightsaber from Artsabers. Ooh, Does this BMF saber look just like the one in the movie? Would you believe this costs half than all the expensive sabers? And how easy was it for me to put a legit Mace Windu sound font on this thing? I'll tell you guys all that and more, so don't go anywhere. Hey Star Wars fans, thank you for clicking on my video. This is Finding the Force and I am the one and only Obi-Dad Kenobi. Hello there. And on this channel I cover all things Star Wars like theme parks, video games, and especially lightsabers. If you're new to the channel, don't be shy. Click the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Yes, I know. I made a video in the past comparing this to the Galaxy's Edge and all the different features that you're totally getting with this awesome lightsaber. But this has become one of my favorites in my collection and I really felt like it deserved to be showcased in its own premiere video. But I can't continue the video without thanking my sponsor, Artsabers, who I've been working with for more than 2 years now. And something I forget to mention in my videos sometimes is that when you look at the prices on their website, do you know what's included? Everything. Taxes, fees, shipping, and warranty are all included in that one price. So if you're looking at other companies, you might be surprised when you're checking out to see how many extra taxes and fees and shipping you'll be paying for. So last year was my first time going to Star Wars Celebration, and unfortunately I got a little in over my head when it came to meeting the actors from the shows and movies. I was totally drowning in appointments between photos and autographs. I made a video all about it. I'll put that link up above. But one of the coolest things about being at the Star Wars Celebration was that I could tell that Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor were so moved when they had the crowd was going wild for the Kenobi series. For the trailers and the announcements, and they came on stage and they said in many interviews how important it meant to them that the fans came around and were finally starting to really show an appreciation for the prequel film, which otherwise was really dogged on by the critics at the time.
There was no social media. We didn't hear what the audience felt. We just heard from the critics, and they had decided that it didn't make them feel like the original three had made them feel, so they sort of trounced on them. I feel like now I want to own it more, and this is cool. It just felt great to feel that support from everybody out there. It felt good.
It's wonderful that so many fans have such an appreciation for the prequel films. I need more prequel t-shirts, I'll tell you that right now. And I definitely need more prequel Neopixel lightsabers like the Mace Windu. Artsabers has two different styles of this. The baselit for heavy dueling, which is only $400, but I recommend the Neopixel, which is only like $50 more. Now, it's on my list of things to do. I'm gonna make a video about lightsaber dueling. Part of the fun of dueling with lightsabers and play fighting is it's really kind of a fun to choreograph or just try to tag each other with the blade. You don't need to swing it like a heavy baseball bat. The polycarbonate blades you get with your Artsaber is totally heavy enough for some light, fun play fighting. So that's correct. I'm telling you that you can get a Neopixel Mace Windu lightsaber that comes with everything you need in this picture right above my right shoulder here, including a stand, blade plug, charger, packed with fonts, a blade, and a case for just a little over twice the price of Galaxy's Edge. This thing is loud, it's got smooth swing, and it is super easy to put new sound fonts on there like your favorite Mace Windu and even manipulate them a little bit. I'll show you two Mace Windu sound fonts. Okay, so I did a little research and I was looking at the Master Replicas version of Sam Jackson's lightsaber. And for any of you new to the lightsaber community, there was a company way back when they went out of business. They were called Master Replicas, and they were given license by George Lucas to get their hands on all of these lightsabers among other props used in the films. And they were able to cast them and scan them and make total replicas, which they sold. They don't turn on or activate. And I am super excited to tell you guys that this thing is almost identical with just the exception of a couple minor details. That the quality of Artsabers has gotten so good that they are rivaling replica sabers. Let's take a look. There we go, guys. Feast your eyes on the Mace Windu Jedi Master lightsaber from Artsabers. So let's just get out of the way. Let's put right here, the master replica's picture, and you can see the striking similarities here. The first thing I want to point out is the richness in the gold color. I've seen between Force FX and some other companies that there's some variation in the color of gold, but it's really rich and it matches the replica. There are 2 holes for retention screws on either side of the emitter. I love that there's actually these small holes so you can see the blade through the emitter. It's really a nice touch. Here, like that. There you go. I don't know how the other replica sabers activate when it comes to these buttons here, but I really don't mind this button right here in the middle. It's super easy to use, single button activation. It's got some spring to it. It really pops. On the back, we have the grip that's textured just like the replica. It's a little bit of a sheen to it, but it still acts as a very good grip for your upper hand. One of the small details that separates this from the actual replica is that the replica, the grooves are a bit deeper here in the belt, if you will. The grips, look almost identical. They feel great. They're super sturdy. They don't feel like rubber stickers that are gonna pop off or anything. I can't even move them, look. I'm pushing. They don't budge. They're sturdy and solid. Saber's totally chromed out. I recommend getting a microfiber cloth. They're everywhere. They're like in swag bags and stuff. Wipe it down when you're done, maybe in between the grooves here a little bit too. We've got the screen accurate gold rings here down near the pommel cap. Nice chrome belt clip right here. And one of the only other small details that separates this from the replica is that there are no golden kind of little wedges. Very well vented and sounds super loud. I'll show you guys in a minute. This saber is so unique that it totally stands out if you laid them all on the ground. This one stands out, especially with the large gold plates and the comfortable and very fashionable grip. I totally get why Sam Jackson picked this style. So if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I love blade depth because nothing really is gonna ruin the feeling and enjoyment of a lightsaber than the blade wiggling independent from the hilt. Oh, by the way, I can't forget to mention that Artsabers sent me this blade plug like ages ago. The one that you receive if you purchase one of these might be different. I'm not even sure where to find Neopixel blade plugs. Leave me a comment down there if you know where you could find one like this, or preferably one that's totally gold on top. That would really go well with the emitter. That'd be great. But you guys know I love blade depth. The lowest I'll go is 1 inch. And this one looks like you've got at least 1.5 inches, maybe 2. Definitely good depth here, which means optimum fun, no wiggle. But yeah, I just find that this saber's always out on my desk. Landon's always enjoying it, and I just thought it deserved to be showcased in its own video. Now, this has a Xenopixel soundboard, which I mentioned in lots of my other videos. It saves you money. It's super easy to configure, and it's kind of got everything that you need. You can change the way the blade turns on in your hand, the color, the type of blade. There's a few different variations. It's got fire, it's got rainbow if that's your thing. It's got your like classic glowing. All right, so I've got a blade in it. Let's check out the demo. You can activate it with gesture controls. Bam! Oh yeah. Woo, got just enough room in the studio, just enough. Bam. Flash on clash. Blaster. Isn't that, you could hear like the prequel droid blaster deflects. Lock up. And I love, sometimes it's tricky with sabers to activate tip drag, but you just hold the button down for just a moment and let go. Bam. Can't forget about force effects. Boom! Do you guys see that blade effect? Bam! Purple's a bright color, kind of hard to pick up with cameras, so I think I'll film it on the ground so you guys can see it better. And you can activate the music track. Yes! I mean, listen to that smooth swing, you guys.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you are under arrest, Chancellor.
So I got the glowing, I got Mace Windu's purple, and on this sound font, what I did was I took out the blaster deflect and I put in special quotes that I picked out to be triggered instead.
You must realize there aren't enough Jedi to protect the Republic. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Boom!
If what you've told me is true, you will have gained my trust.
Triggering force effects is different on every lightsaber, but I like just hitting the button and hearing his voice, and it's just fun, you know? So what I've found myself doing is that with every sound font, I have two versions. I have like a battle version and one where I put the quotes in instead of the blasters. You guys, for $4.50, getting this mailed right to your house, less than 2 weeks. And again, Xenopixel, what you do is you gain access to the SD card, throw it on your computer, and you just click and drag the file and you give it the next number. That's it. If you have like 30 fonts on here, then you call it 31. Done. I think I'm gonna make a video. I think I'll do it with you guys step by step so that you can see how easy it is and you just use my video as a reference. I think I'm gonna do that. Give me like a month, give me some time, okay? So guys, thanks again for hanging out with me for another fun week of laser swords. As always, be safe out there, guys, okay? And make sure to have an awesome Star Wars day. Yes. What do you think, Mace?
I don't think so.
That's it.